Yes, today I was again learning more about React, how React Fiber works to be very specific. So today started out with mostly me going over Kensi articles about lifting states up, sorry, lifting heavy components up to avoid re-renders. Then React documentation on render props. So the advantage of lifting heavy state up is basically if a child re-renders and if it has multiple childs which don't need re-rendering, then those heavy childs should be lifted up so they won't be re-rendered. Obviously, it comes with some disadvantages, so it should be used sparingly. So it was a great article. I love that article. Another thing I was reading about is render props, which is basically sending uh, components as props, which was pretty cool. It was in the React docs. Then I was exploring some articles about React Fiber. I have updated the list of React articles that I found about React Fiber and all the articles actually. I found this one guy, I don't remember his name, like some Max or something, which who has collection of great React Fiber articles. I was going through them, and so today I found another article about how React Fiber actually works, like what is the processes that goes on, right? So while I was exploring the source code for React on GitHub and I cloned the repo and everything, I kept coming across something called work in progress, and I never knew what it was. And today's article made it very clear what it was. So basically, work in progress is an alternate or like the latest state of the virtual, latest state of the fiber, I'll say, right? So which is basically at any given point of time, if there is a state change, React will create a work in progress fiber which will always compare which will compare the changes with the previous nodes. What are the changes, right? So at any given point of that, there are two nodes everywhere. One is work in progress, one is current, and there is something called alternate. I think I don't understand this fully, but I think it alternates between these two based on requirement. So basically, um when a re-render happens, suppose a event happened, then we dispatch a use state set state, whatever that is, and then it's a synchronous work. So in my head now it is very much, it's a different mental model to have in the head, but how it happens is we set a state, we set a state, and then we mark all the parents and child of that component as dirty. That means they need to be changed and needs to be reevaluated or needs to go through a current and work in progress comparison. Once that happens, React goes top down from the root to the parent and goes through all the dirty nodes and checks key, is it different from the work in progress, different from the current state of the fiber node. If it is different, then a ripple effect will happen across all the child nodes of that node where it found the dirty node to be, that it should be re-rendered. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was a pretty good article. I'll share that also, but it gave me a different mental model of how React works. It also similarly aligns with the theory that use effect doesn't clean up when component unmounts, but when the next use effect runs, which is sort of like simplification what I'm saying, but yeah. So yeah, that's about it for today.